Welcome back to NT Coins World, the ultimate destination for rare coins, hidden treasures, and jaw-dropping finds that could be sitting in your pocket change right now. If you're a coin collector, a history lover, or just someone who loves the thrill of the hunt, you've landed in the perfect place. Today, we're diving deep into the stories of the iconic coins from the state in America the Beautiful. Quarters programs, and believe me, both have stories worth thousands. Sometimes quite literally, we're talking about the 2018 Voyageurs State Quarter Dollar in damaged condition, and the 2004 Iowa State Quarter Dollar in fine condition. So stay with us as we explore the design brilliance, historical legacy, minting secrets, and collector demand for these quarters. You don't want to miss a second of this numismatic adventure. 2018 Voyageurs State Quarter Dollar coin. Let's begin with a coin that represents one of the most majestic landscapes in America. The 2018 Voyageurs National Park Quarter, minted in Philadelphia as part of the America the Beautiful Quarters program. Even in damaged condition, this coin commands attention not just for its imagery, but for its symbolic and historical resonance. Located in northern Minnesota, Voyageurs National Park is renowned for its interconnected waterways, remote beauty, and ties to the early fur trade history of North America. The coin itself commemorates this wilderness heritage. The obverse of the coin features the familiar portrait of George Washington, originally sculpted by John Flanagan. This design has been the staple face of quarters since 1932, and it continues to represent the nation's unity and values. The inscriptions on the obverse include United States of America, Liberty, and God We Trust. And the coin's denomination, quarter dollar, flipped to the reverse. And you're greeted with a breathtaking design that truly encapsulates the heart of Voyageurs National Park. The reverse, designed by Patricia Lucas Maris and sculpted by Joseph Mena, features a common loon gliding across the surface of a lake. Behind it, we see a rugged rock cliff and pine trees in the distance, capturing the tranquility and grandeur of the Minnesota wilderness. This bird isn't just an aesthetic addition, it's a nod to the park's ecosystem and the state bird of Minnesota. The inscriptions here include Voyageurs, Minnesota, 2018, and E Pluribus Unum. In damaged condition, the coin might show wear or corrosion, but these imperfections can sometimes draw interest depending on the nature of the damage. A coin with unique post-mint marks, environmental toning, or unusual surface features can spark curiosity among collectors and hobbyists. However, it's important to distinguish between damage and true mint errors, as the latter are far more valuable. Speaking of errors, there have been a few noteworthy ones reported for the 2018 Voyageurs Quarter. These include off-center strikes, die cracks on the loon's feathers or beak, and even some examples of double dies, where the lettering or elements of the design appear double due to die misalignment. These errors are rare and can fetch high premiums even when the coin is in a lower grade or damaged state. A dramatic die clash or rotated die error on this quarter could easily attract collectors willing to pay well over face value. With error coins occasionally selling for $25, $100 depending on severity. Now let's talk mintage. The Philadelphia Mint struck over 168 million of these quarters in 2018. That's a high number, which typically would indicate lower value, but specific conditions can change that dramatically. While circulated and damaged examples generally hold only face value, coins with unique toning, strike-through grease errors, or being part of an unusual die variety can increase in value. From a collector's perspective, damaged coins are usually passed over in favor of uncirculated or mint state examples. But for new collectors or those interested in coin history, even a damaged 2018 Voyageurs Quarter can be a starting point, especially if it's a transitional strike, includes a striking mint error, or features unusually dramatic environmental damage that tells its own story. In terms of market value, a heavily damaged version of this coin may only fetch around 25 cents to $1 from most buyers. However, if that damage has resulted in an aesthetically interesting appearance, like rainbow toning, a dramatic corrosion pattern, or it's paired with a die crack or off-metal error, it could go for significantly more, especially online where visual uniqueness plays a major role. Some examples with unique attributes have been sold on eBay for up to $15, $30. Collectors pursuing a full America the Beautiful Quarter set will often want a representative coin from every national park and site featured between 2010 and 2021. Voyageurs holds a special place because of its stunning design and its relatively recent release, which makes mint state examples more accessible while damaged or altered coins can still find niche buyers. 2004 Iowa State Quarter dollar coin. Oh, let's turn our attention to a true gem. From the original 50 state quarters program, the 200 Iowa State Quarter, struck at the Denver Mint and presented here in fine condition. This coin is a tribute not only to the state of Iowa, but also to the foundational role education has played in the state's history. This quarter's reverse design is instantly recognizable and deeply symbolic, created by artist John Mercanti, based on a painting by Iowa artist Grant Wood. Yes, the same Grant Wood known for the famous American Gothic. The image features a one-room schoolhouse with a teacher and students planting a tree. This scene powerfully conveys the state's emphasis on both education and conservation, key values that shaped Iowa throughout the 19th and 20th centuries. The inscriptions on the reverse include IOW A 1846, referencing the year the state was admitted into the Union. Foundation and Education, a unique slogan highlighting the state's educational commitment. And the year of issue, 2004, the Latin motto E Pluribus Unum is also present, unifying all the coins of the series under one national identity. On the obverse, we once again find George Washington's classic profile, accompanied by United States of America, Liberty, In God We Trust, and quarter dollar. The mint mark D for Denver appears just to the right of Washington's ponytail ribbon. The total mintage of the 200 Iowa quarter was approximately 251.8 million, which makes it one of the more moderately available state quarters. However, fine condition examples, those that have circulated lightly and retain most design details, are quite attractive for beginner collectors and affordable enough to add to large sets without breaking the bank. When it comes to errors, the Iowa quarter has a few interesting ones that collectors are always on the lookout for. These include dyed chips in the trees or schoolhouse, weak strikes that cause lettering to be faint, and some minor double dyes in the tree branches or roof shingles. One of the more interesting finds includes an extra tree error where dye polishing or damage gives the illusion of more foliage than intended. Depending on visibility, such an error coin can fetch $10.75 in the secondary market. Uncirculated or mint state 2040 Iowa quarters graded MS65 or higher can bring in $5.15 on average, while superb examples graded MS68 have been known to sell for $100 to $100, especially through professional auctions. What drives value here is not rarity but condition and eye appeal. Collectors value sharp details in the schoolhouse, clear inscriptions, and original mint luster. A fine condition coin, while not high grade, can still appeal to those completing circulated sets or searching for varieties. The 200 Iowa quarter is also meaningful to collectors who focus on educational or thematic coin sets. The Foundation and Education inscription makes it one of the only U.S. coins to celebrate public schooling directly, making it popular with educators, students, and collectors of themed coins. To this day, Iowa State Quarter remains a favorite among collectors who appreciate American art, symbolism, and historical narrative. It stands as a reminder that coins are not just currency, they are pieces of culture, education, and shared values pressed into metal. So there you have it, two incredible state quarter dollar coins, each with their own story to tell, from the wild, untamed beauty of Minnesota's Voyageurs National Park to the scholastic legacy of Iowa's one-room schoolhouses. These quarters do more than mark change, they mark history. And whether in damaged or fine condition, every coin has a voice worth hearing. Thanks for watching NT Coins World. If you enjoyed this deep dive, don't forget to like, comment your favorite state quarter, and subscribe for more epic coin discoveries. There's a world of treasure waiting in your pocket change, and we're here to explore it together.